Fayette County Sports, presented by Fayette County Public Health, serving all of Fayette County. COVID shots are still available. Call for more information. The Fayette Early Learning Center. Sign-ups continue for preschool and Head Start programs. Great Oaks Career Campuses, specializing in career and technical education for both high school students and adults. Summers Funeral Home, since 1991, providing thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families in time of need. By Eminem Fasteners, now third generation in serving the equine industry locally and nationally. Jim Van Dyke Automotive Center, your family-owned and operated auto repair shop and tire center since 2001. Courthouse Manor, St. Catherine Manor, both in Washington Courthouse. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living. Leala Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, family-owned and operated bowling center with the best pizza in subs in town. And by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Small town value, big city selection, serving the area for over 100 years with furniture, appliances, and mattresses. By Epifano McDonald's, with 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. McDonald's, I'm loving it. And welcome back to Miami Trace High School, where we, of course, are just a few minutes away from the varsity contest, the third of 3 games here tonight. So far, Miami Trace has not been very nice hospital host, have they? They've taken both of the freshmen and the reserve with a 2-0 win. Now, the varsity will try to see if they can complete the sweep, while Washington Courthouse, for them, they do have some on the line, as they are currently a half a game ahead of Greenfield in the standings for third place. Chillicothe's already clinched. They're 9-0. They're playing at Hillsborough tonight. Trace has already clinched second. They're 7-2. And then, of course, Courthouse is at 5-4. They beat Greenfield last night 3-1 to go up 5-4 in the league, while Greenfield dropped to 5-5. So Greenfield's done. So a win by Courthouse here will give them third place alone. If a loss, they will end up tying with the McLean Tigers. So for Blue Lions, plus a little momentum going into the tournaments as well as Miami Trace, who of course will play host to Uniota from the SVC, and that contest will be coming up on Monday night, which you'll see. If it's not going to be on Facebook, we'll have it here on YouTube, one or the other, as David smartly 3 years or so ago got that extra YouTube account set up, and it's kind of bailed us out here a little bit lately, and we appreciate you folks tuning in. And of course, also don't forget to keep that in mind for maybe future broadcasts. If we have problems, just automatically go to the YouTube channel, but we'll post the information we need to, the link and all that. So it is Trace and Courthouse, second time in 6 days they're going at it. We'll see what happens. We'll talk a little bit more about this game in just a moment. You're watching volleyball action, girls, Trace, Courthouse, Battle of Fayette County, Part 2 on YouTube TV WCHC.
I've always trusted my doctors. Torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
Great Oaks is for those who can imagine a car, truck, or airplane that looks and runs as good as new, or better than new, and then gain the skills to repair, replace, repaint, and more. It's for those who know that beautiful homes don't just happen, they're the result of skill and talent. It's for those who want to program complex machines to create the parts and products that make a difference. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now. Go places.
All right, as we're just about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the varsity contest between the Panthers and also the Blue Lions. As we mentioned before, these two teams just played a few days ago. in which the Miami Trace Panthers swept with a 3-0 set in the first set on Saturday. Washington Courthouse had jumped out to a 14-9 lead before Miami Trace battled back. Points off serves was a big factor there, as they got 13 of their points off of 17 serves. Meanwhile, Washington Courthouse didn't do too bad either. They had 11 serves though, and scored 7 points. So right there is almost a 2-1 margin of points off of the serve. In the second set, Miami Trace jumped out to a 12-6 lead. Courthouse battled back some, but ended up falling short 25-20. And then in the third set, Courthouse again took the lead, 17-11, but again, Trace battled back and won it by a 25-21 score. So as you can see, no lead is safe between these two teams. You never know what could happen as the evening progresses. In case you're just now tuning in, now finding out that we're doing the game on YouTube because of some problems with Facebook. David put the link up there, so hopefully you're tuned in. But let me real quickly remind you that in case you missed it, Miami Trace won the freshman game 2-1. Courthouse won the first set 25-16. Then Trace came back with a 25-21, 25-21 win. In the reserve contest, it was all Miami Trace as they won by 25-15, 25-21. So that's your updated scores. Coming up next, we will have the national anthem and also the start of the varsity contest. You're watching girls volleyball action here on YouTube TV, WCHC.
County Early Learning Center is now enrolling for all 3 programs. Our Head Start program, which is a preschool program for 3 to 5-year-olds. Our Early Head Start home-based program, which is our home-based program that serves pregnant moms and children birth to 3. And then our Early Head Start Child Care Partnership at Rockabye Early Learning Center, which is a center-based program for working parents or parents that are going to school for children birth to 3. For more information, contact Fayette County Early Learning Center at 740-335-7138.
Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County in Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epifano McDonald's now has crew positions at our Jeffersonville location, available starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, the positions are available at all 4 restaurant locations, 3 in Fayette County and in Jamestown, starting at $17 per hour. Benefits include college tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. To apply for either crew or management positions, go to tinyurl.com/crew/Jeffersonville or tinyurl.com/managementmcd, or check out our McDonald's of Fayette County Facebook page. Epifano McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Ask you all please stand for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Teams being now introduced by Miami Trace Athletic Director Aaron Hammond. All right, so the rosters have been announced as Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace. Again, Trace is already guaranteed second place in the league. They're 2 back with 1 to go. Win or lose, they will be the second place team after winning the championship last year with a perfect record, if I remember correctly. Washington Courthouse, meanwhile, trying to finish in 3rd place, which I think for Coach Diatley may be their highest finish in the league. So about ready to get this one started. As look around, we got Morrison, Robinson, Parsons, Ferguson, and Carter for Miami Trace. For Washington Courthouse, we've got Estep, Woods, Wall, as the ball is served by Estep. Good dig by Wall, went wide to the left. Also for Courthouse, Olson. We got McGraw and Smith. That went in the net. So both teams have served and both teams have broken the other team's. So it's 1-1. Wall quickly comes out. Quick substitution now. Callie Weed Salmi is in the game. And here comes Miami Trace. Morrison. Dig by Woods. Now back over around the net. Trace working around. Gets it back over to the Blue Lions. Going up for a big hit was Courthouse, and the ball is not able to come up on a dig attempt by Morrison, so it's 2-1 in favor of Washington Courthouse. And quickly, Natalie Wood serves and hits it right into the net, so we're back to 2-2. Wall's back in. So now serving it for the Panthers will be Carter. On the front line, good push there by Olson. And good hit back by Casto. And they said she got over the net, so the Courthouse serving. Haven McGraw with the serve. Morrison, now he set up to Ferguson on the front line. Good hit! And it is long, though, by Miami Trace as Robinson with the long return. So Haven gets the first serve point for the Blue Lions. Robinson again, a good block on the front line again by Washington Courthouse. That was, let me see here real quickly. I believe that was Seaver. Ball batted around. Robinson again trying to go for the kill. Courthouse trying to get the ball and keep it alive. Olson gets it across the timeline. Parsons tries to go for the kill. Haven, and then Wall, as she falls out of bounds, hits it back in the net. So point goes to the Panthers, 5-3 in favor of Courthouse. And they'll bring up Faith Morrison, one of the seniors for the Trace team. Right down the line, she hits the ball. E-step, back to the front line. Hitting it will be Smith. Now here comes Trace. Casto. Again, Wall setting up the front line. Little push there by Seaver. And Trace. Nice dig there by Courthouse. Good save there by E-step. Now trying to get for the kill is Olsen. Partially blocked. They'll reset. Coming down the right side, Morrison, a cross-court pass. Back to Morrison. Now she gets it across the wall. They go a little bump and serve. Now the ball. Once again, it's Ferguson. Casto. Here comes Ferguson. Oh, she couldn't get it over the net. And point goes to the Big Blue. We're up now 6-3. So that'll bring up Olsen now, serving for Washington Courthouse. 6-3 score. Robinson again with the kill and just got it wide out. So point off the serve by Olsen. Courthouse 2 for 5 off 2 points off 5 serves. They're up 7-3. And here comes Trace. Casto. Now to Morrison. Up high. Wall sets up front line. Here comes, left-handed attempt at it was the Blue Lions. They do get it over. Here comes Trace on the return. Another attempt. Ball's up in the air and down the line. It's good. And that'll be E-step with the point for Courthouse as she placed that one really good. 8-3. Favor Courthouse here in set number 1 of the varsity game. Hit way back and that was long. Morrison was going to go for the ball and she slipped, which probably was the best thing for him, to be honest with you, because that way she didn't touch it. And that'll bring up Mackenzie Casto for the Trace team. It just barely clears the net, but it counts. Now we got a whistle by the line judge. And the ball is going to go to Trace. Somebody was around that net for Courthouse. That's a point off serve. 8-5, just barely clears the net again. There comes Wall with another hit. Going for the kill and getting it beautifully. Nice hit there by Addison Butts. She's able to break the serve for the Trace team. Now Kennedy Kelly will be entering the contest. And now serving for Courthouse will be Maggie Wall. 9-5, Blue Lions with the lead. Maggie with the running serve. And it's a little bit long. So, quick exchange there. And now it goes back to Courthouse. And now way over to the left side will be Laura Robinson. Laura with the hit. Wall up in the air. E-step. Now over and not able to get it clearly over the net was Woods. Hit it right into the net. So a point there off serve for the Panthers by Robinson. Laura with the hit. High in the air, Wall. Here comes Courthouse. Good one-hand play by E-step. Courthouse comes back, Butts now comes down. Oh, another good hit by E-step. Now it's over to the Panthers, who quickly get it across the line. Ball's hit down the line. And a little bit strong there by E-step as she tried to get it over the head of Butts, but unfortunately hits it a little bit too long. And all of a sudden now Trace is back in the game at 9-8. Again, it goes over the net. Trying to dig and come up with it will be E-step, and it will not go. And that will be a point for Miami Trace. So Laura Robinson now with 3 serve points, and it's tied up at 9-9. Robinson with another serve opportunity coming up that could put Trace ahead. And another hit, and again it's out of bounds. As again, E-step is really struggling here, and Coach Diatley wants a timeout as well. So after leading 9-5, Trace has taken a 10-9 lead. You're listening to girls volleyball here on YouTube TV WCHC.
I've always trusted my doctors. torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
Trace with the serve, and Blue Lions and Panthers going volleying off the Laura Robinson serve. Here coming up, and there's the Butts, and boy, she get it inside the back line. So Addison Butts with another big hit for Miami Trace. Laura Robinson now is got 5 points off of 5 serves. Overall, the team's at 50%, 5 out of 10. And they have battled back to an 11-9 lead. Robinson tries to go down the line and makes it. I think, no, they said it was out. Well, from here it looked in, folks. Of course, we're at the end of the basketball court. So the courthouse will pick up the point. That breaks the serve, and Blue Lions serving the ball, being Ellie Lynch. Trace trying to jockey it around, get it around the passing lanes. Once again, a good hit there by the Blue Lions. And again, this time E-Step is able to get it over. Ball served by Courthouse. High in the air. McGraw with it. And Butts gets it across the net. Robinson sets up on the front line. Dig, and it is coming our way. Fortunately, all it hit was my bottle of pop. Just remind me not to open it up too fast at the end of the game, David. So Butts will be serving. It's one of the disadvantages sitting at the end. You never know when the ball's coming to you. All right, let's go back to E-Step now serving. 12-12 score. Trying to one-hand it and get it over the net was Carolyn Carter, and that didn't quite work for her. Ball's up in the air. Morrison. Dig by the Blue Lions. Again, Olsen tries to go for the hit and gets it, as Panthers will hit it back into the net. (14-12), Courthouse leads. And a little straddle there by the E-Step, and so she picked up a couple points off serve. And now goes back to Gracie Ferguson. Leads her first time to serve tonight. Courthouse trying to keep the ball in play. They do. E-Step gets it across the line. Parson comes in with the kill. Oh my. Using all that height with the spike, and it's now 14-14. Ferguson again. Dig by Wall. Saved by Woods. They get it. Courthouse gets it over the net. Now Trace trying to get it. Parsons hits it long. Wall backs up, gets it, sets it up on the front line. Again, Woods has it partially blocked, gets it back. Now it goes to Robinson. Good play by McGraw there on the block at the net. Hitting it up. Parsons, and that one just gets in the corner on the left side right in front of us. So another point off serve by Miami Trace. And that one is a dig by Estep. Wall gets it over, and Morrison trying to go to the ground and couldn't come up with it cleanly. So point for Trace, and we're tied up at 15-15. And now Natalie Woods will be going to serve for Courthouse. A tied score. Ball's hit. Ball's up in the air by Morrison. Now to Robinson, who can't get it over the net. So Courthouse picks up a point off the serve there. Good play on that front line by Courthouse going for the block. Woods with the hit. Here comes the Blue Lions. Hit by Casto and hits it over by the Courthouse bench, and that's not where everybody's supposed to be playing at. So hits it out, and another point off serve. That just clears the net. Ball in the back. Morrison tries to go to the save, and three players were talking among each other, but nobody moved. My goodness. Three Panthers were standing there talking, and nobody went for it, and it just dropped in between them. Morrison. Now they go back to Parsons on the front line. Another block by Casey Olsen. 18-16. Good play there by the Blue Lions. Olsen on the front line. Fortunately, she hit the ball out, and it goes to Miami Trace. Here comes the Panthers with the ball. And that one's going to go in and head right for us, as that was hit by Robinson. Officials blowing the whistle. Now I guess we're back to play. So Carter again serving for the Trace team. Ball's up in the air. Gets it across. Here comes Parson with another kill, and unfortunately not able to keep the ball in play will be the Blue Lions, and hits it into the net. We're tied now back up at 18 apiece. Olsen to McGraw. Wall gets it across. Here comes Trace, and again another hit inside the line. Good play there by Robinson. (19-18). Trace with the lead. Again a hit. This time the serve is way long and over everybody's head. Over by press row. 19-19. Evan McGraw with the serve to Morrison. Ferguson over to Robinson. Courthouse back on D. Front line, Olsen down the line, but it's a little bit long. 20-19. As Olsen kind of hit that straight instead of maybe hitting down, she might have been able to get it in. So Faith Morrison again will get an opportunity to serve as Trace is up 20-19. Morrison, and that one will be long. Both teams with 15 serves. Number 16's coming up for the Blue Lions with Casey Olsen. Morrison, Ferguson, Robinson, balls at the lane, blocked by Olsen. Now here comes Casto for Trace to Butts, Mongold, and again a nice little dink hit and over the net by Robinson. So another break serve. It's 21-20, Miami Trace. And Mackenzie Casto now will serve. To Wall, front line, Mongold goes back to the back side to Salmi. Now here comes the Blue Lions. Salmi again with another hit across the net. Ferguson to Butts, who tried to go for the kill, and it was good. And that now makes it 22-20. So Casto will get ready for her second consecutive serve. Her team up by 2. Wall over to Lynch. Now to Salmi, who hits it a little bit too strong and hits it out of bounds. Check it, make that Seaver, number 18, not 19, to hit the ball. So another point there by Casto. And we're going to have a whistle by the official. Somebody hit it with 2 hands from the Blue Lions. And that now puts it 24-20, so we got Trace now at set point. They can win this first set if they can get this one over. Casto now to Lynch. Nice little hit back by Mongo. Here comes Trace, butts and gets the kill. And that will end set number 1. Miami Trace was down 9-5 early, and they come back with a 25-20 win. Set number 2 coming up in 90 seconds right here on YouTube TV WCHC.
When it comes to your health, it's important to know your options for care and make that personal choice. At Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, we advocate for our residents and provide quality care according to each individual's needs and goals. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living, no matter what stage of life, we are here to provide you with the care you deserve. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, sister facilities with a family feel.
Eminem Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. Eminem supplies our customers with all types of fasteners, from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. Eminem Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's 1 part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, Eminem can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
Your vehicle is a trusted and valued asset. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center says you have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why, when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust. Preventative maintenance can help ensure that your vehicle will keep running right. That's why, for the last 20 years, individuals from Fayette and surrounding counties have trusted Jim and his staff with their vehicle service needs. Give them a call at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000 for your appointment. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
All right, we're back here at Miami Trace as we get ready for set number 2. It's a best of 5, so whichever team wins 3 sets is the overall winner. So Trace pretty much stand with a solid rotation. Ditto for Courthouse. Coaches are trying to get ready for tournament time. You kind of want that formation or that rotation pretty much set by now. I know in the reserve game, I was kind of surprised we didn't see more kids rotated in and out than we did like on Saturday. All right, Gracie Ferguson will serve, start things off here in set number 2 for Miami Trace. And that one is served and hit long, out of bounds. Getting ready to serve it is Natalie Woods. Right at Morrison, who kind of does a little side hit. Gets it to Robinson, now McGraw. Back to Woods, and then it's returned by Miami Trace. And that's Parsons, and she'll get it in. So she quickly breaks the serve, 1 apiece. Serving the ball will be Carter. Nice little hit. Carter bumps now front line. Morrison, good dig there by East Step for Courthouse. Cross court pass, good block on the front line. Robinson and Olsen going at it. Parsons comes right back and sees a little opening behind Olsen right in front of Walls and does a big kill there for a point. Carter with the serve. Olsen, nice dig there, and it gets it on the front line. Coming out from the right side was Salmi. Now ball's being hit around. Again, this time it's Olsen on the left side, and she gets it inside the back line. So Haven McGraw will get ready to serve in a 2-2 ball game. Right at Morrison, gets it on the front line. Ferguson, Robinson goes for the kill, partially blocked. Here comes Courthouse, and getting it beautifully in the left corner was Maggie Woods. She saw just a slight opening and hit it with her side hand there and was able to hit that back left corner. So Maggie will picks up a point for Courthouse. Havens again with the serve, and that one is wide to the right. In that first set, Courthouse was 7 out of 16, 7 points off 16 serves. Trace was 10 points off 18 serves. So Trace keeping the percentages up. Meanwhile, Courthouse comes right back. Olsen again with a nice hit in that back line. So again, a break of serve for the Blue Lions. Both teams have now served the ball 4 times. Both have only got a point off of those points. And they'll make it 1 out of 5 for Courthouse as Casey hits it a little bit too long. Quick substitution. Ellie Lynch will come in for her as Olsen will get a breather. Casey's one of our stars of the game from McDonald's. She'll be there along with a lot of other kids on Saturday morning. We'll talk more about that later on as we'll do a star of the game after this one. Ball's batted around. Robinson gets it over the net and not able to come up with it cleanly was E-Step. So a break on serve, and Casto once again will get ready to serve for the Panthers. This one to Wall. Now the Mongol. Salmi with the hit. Coming back, Butts blocked at the front line. Robinson goes up. Doesn't have to worry about blocking it because it hits the net and doesn't go over. So Casto will pick up a point off serve. She's got 3 so far in this first 2+1+ set. And we're going to have a whistle again. Courthouse carried the ball. So that's another point. 7-4, Trace with the lead. Again, Castro with the serve. That one's long, out of bounds. So Courthouse will get ready to serve. Maggie Wall will have the honors. Maggie with the serve. Right at Morrison. Ferguson to Butts. Ball batted around in the net and they can't get it over. Wow. Courthouse really struggling in this set, trying to get the ball returned. They're down 5-8. Trace. Robinson with the serve. To E-Step. Kelly. Little punch hit across the net. Now they get it over to the left side. E-Step. Trace trying to keep it in play. Butts does, gets it across. Now here comes Courthouse again. Oh, good hit there by Macette Woods. Now returned again beautifully by the Blue Lions. Wall. Now Woods again. And again, both Kelly and Morrison trying to go for the dig, and both of them failed, couldn't get a hold of it. So now it's 8-6 in favor of Miami Trace. Substitution here now. I believe it's J.C. Smith. Ball's hit, and it's long. So, long hit there. So Miami Trace. Addison Butts with the serve. On the back line. Here comes Courthouse again. Good play, E-step. Trying to keep the ball in play. Woods come to the middle. Parsons has it blocked at the net. But unfortunately, Courthouse reached over, I believe, so the Panthers will get the point. The official says that got a little water on the floor. Take care of that, if you would, please. (10-6) score. Butts will get ready to serve the ball. That one's hit right down, and not able to come up with it was Ellie Lynch. Landed right at her feet. She kind of cheated back just a little bit, and unfortunately it cost her. So a hit and serve and an ace for Butts. She gets another opportunity, and that one hits the net but doesn't go over. So Trace 4 out of 10. That's 4 points off 10 attempts. Courthouse is only 1 out of 8. E-step, seeing if she can do something about that stat. Front line again, going up, trying to hit it. Parson keeps it alive after it was blocked. Smith now back over to Trace. Morrison, Wall. Now they go to the front line, pass and hit. Olsen down the left line. It bounced just in the line, and that's a point for Washington Courthouse. 11-8. And there's Lynn E-step with the serve. They go to Parson again. Good dig by E-step. Good hit there on the front line by Woods. Here comes Parson. Another block by Woods. Comes Courthouse. Ball batted around. Dig by Wall. Gets it across. Kelly, front line. Parsons partially blocked. Ball's up in the air. Coming over to the left side is Olsen, and unfortunately couldn't get it over the net. Boy, some good volleying going on there between the two teams. It was a long point, but it goes to Trace, and they're up 12-8. Kelly's out. Now serving will be Gracie Ferguson. And that one goes wide. Wall comes out. Callie Weed Salmi now enters the game. Natalie Woods will be serving the ball for Courthouse. Got that left brace on her knee there. Good play by Olsen, gets it over the net. Now Parsons with her back to the net, gets it across to the Courthouse side. Comes back to Olsen, and she gets the back line. So Cassie Olsen with yet another beautiful kill. Now they're waiting for the officials. Did they call that in or out? Well, they called it in, all right. So Woods will try yet another serve point here. And hit and out of bounds by Miami Trace. That's Mary Piper who just came in the game. So another point off serve. 4 for 10 now for Courthouse. 12-11. That one's in the net. So both teams have scored 4 points of their total off 11 serve attempts. Trace is up, though, 13-11 in set 2. They already won set 1. Comes the serve by Miami Trace. Ball's up in the air. No communication. Olsen hit it up. Was waiting for somebody from behind her to come up and try to get a kill. And nobody moved as Caroline Carter picks up another point off of a serve. 14-11. E-step. Front line hit by Salmi. Now here comes Ferguson over to Robinson. Now Courthouse on the return. Again, it comes to the left side. And again, Casey Olsen gets it inside the back line. So Olsen with yet another hit. Now it's Haven McGraw will get ready to serve it for the Blue Lions. Robinson hits it hard. Good one-hand hit there by Estep, keeping it alive. To Robinson, just clears the net. Parsons to Ferguson, to Robinson. Now here comes the Blue Lions. Salmi, it's hit long, and it's out of bounds. (15-12). Haven going to get a breather. As Megan Seaver, 18, is now back in the game. Morrison with the serve for the Panthers, and it is long. But check it, they're going to say it was in. Just hit inside, so that will be an ace for Faith Morrison. That's the second one in this game, or this set, I should say, for Trace. Hits it again. Ball batted around. Salmi gets it kind of hit right back in the face, and then not able to get it over the net was Seaver. So 2 quick points there for the Panthers off serve. And Morrison now will see if he can get 3 in a row. Good dig by Estep. Front line hit. Here comes Blue Lions, blocked on the front line by Butts. Butts again with a block. Mongold up in the air. Wall gets it on the back line. They set it up. Butts, another block on the front line beautifully by Salmi. Morrison does it. They keep it alive. What a play by volleyball this game here. These two teams are really going at it. Here comes Ferguson with the hit. Now the Estep. Mongold, and then we got a whistle and a carry. Wow. We are seeing some unbelievable play by both of these teams. And with that, timeout by Coach Mace. So, Trace leads at 18-12, second set. You're listening to Girls Volleyball Action Live on YouTube TV WCHC.
Great Oaks is for those who can imagine a car, truck, or airplane that looks and runs as good as new, or better than new, and then gain the skills to repair, replace, repaint, and more. It's for those who know that beautiful homes don't just happen, they're the result of skill and talent. It's for those who want to program complex machines to create the parts and products that make a difference. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now. Go places.
All right, we're back here at Miami Trace. Trace leading at 18-12, but I tell you, the last couple points, folks, there has been some outstanding play by both teams. Young ladies really going for the digs, hitting the ball, one-hand hits, serving. So Morrison now will get ready to serve again for Miami Trace with a 6-point lead. Here's the hit on the back line. Olsen, now they go to Wall. Wall back to Morrison, Ferguson, Robinson. Good dig attempt again by Estep, and she just couldn't quite come up with it cleanly. So another point off serve by Faith Morrison. 19-12 in favor of the Panthers in set number 2. Doing a little custodian duty there, I guess. Comes Morrison again with the serve. Hit by Wall. Now to Salmi. Blocked by Trace. And Seaver keeps it in play. Now ball is hit by Ferguson again. And Olsen tries to go up high and forced it a little bit and into the net. 20-12. Morrison again with the serve. Estep with the dig. Ball's up in the air. Salmi gets it across. Ferguson, but blocked by Salmi at the front line. Here comes Robinson. Good hit by Mongold. Here comes Trace Courthouse again. Salmi, Morrison to Robinson, and it's over the net. Another point for Miami Trace. 21-12. Trace, Morrison. Good dig there by Olsen. Now come across. There is Salmi getting across the line. Now the Casto cross-court hit. Kept alive by Estep. They go back to Olsen, on the left side. Casto right side now to Robinson. Goes for the dig. Estep, beautiful dig there. Wall back to Morrison. Now over to Ferguson. Here comes Robinson yet with another kill. (22-12). Trace with the lead and still rolling. Morrison yet again, and that one's in. That's another ace. That's her second ace, and timeout by Courthouse. 23-12, Trace leads. You're watching girls volleyball on YouTube TV, WCHC.
When the Summers Funeral Home opened to serve this area in 1991, one of their top promises was to each family that they serve to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful service to those in pain from the loss of a loved one. Terry Summers, his family, and staff continue that promise 30 years later to put your family needs first with the utmost professional care that they can provide. In your time of need, remember the Summers Funeral Home, 223 West Market Street, or call 740-335-6078.
Miami Trace trying to make this another sweep for them. They're 2 points away from going up 2-0 in the best-of-5 series. Right now, Faith Morrison's on a roll. I've got her with 7 straight serve points, David, including 2 aces. She might end up being a star of the game when it's all said and done. You never know. Morrison sets. There goes Wall, front line. Again, and just goes wide left was Smith on the hit. So another point by Morrison off the serve. Makes it 24-12. The bench is telling her one more point like she doesn't know that, right? 24-12, Trace with the serve. Morrison to Olson. And hit in the air, Mongol, and it's out of bounds, and that's the game. I should say the set. 20. That should be 25, shouldn't it? Or did they say that was in? I apologize. They said that was in. That was not a point for Miami Trace. Courthouse broke it. Olson. Ball's bumped. Now here comes, and that one will go to the Blue Lions. So we got ahead of ourselves just a tad bit there, didn't we? I thought the official said it was in. So it's 24-14 now. Courthouse trying to make a late comeback. Ferguson to Butts, and another point for Courthouse. So all of a sudden now, Courthouse has come back with 3 straight points. 24-15. And Robinson to Casto. And again, Robinson over. Mongol, good one-hand push by Salmi. And here comes Robinson, and that is a kill, and that time it's no doubt who won the game, all right? Final score, 25-15. Laura Robinson with a big kill there off the serve. So we've got 2-0 lead by Miami Trace. Back in 90 seconds with set number 3 as you're watching girls volleyball action, regular season, on YouTube TV, WCHC.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leola Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leola Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leola Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
County Early Learning Center is now enrolling for all 3 programs. Our Head Start program, which is a preschool program for 3 to 5-year-olds. Our Early Head Start home-based program, which is our home-based program that serves pregnant moms and children birthed at 3. And then our Early Head Start Child Care Partnership at Rockabye Early Learning Center, which is a center-based program for working parents or parents that are going to school for children birthed to 3. For more information, contact Fayette County Early Learning Center at 740-335-7138.
Talking about and trying out the new glazed pull-apart donuts, now available for a limited time at your Epifano McDonald's McCafe Bakery. These are available for breakfast, lunch, or late snacks. That's right, these light and airy full glazed donuts can be pulled apart, and you can just relax eating one piece at a time. Or if you can't wait, they're small enough to eat in a big bite, but big enough to fill that sweet tooth hunger. Remember, glazed pull-apart donuts are available, but for a limited time only, at any of the 4 Epifano McDonald's locations in Fayette County and Jamestown.
I've always trusted my doctors. Torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
All right, we're back here for set number 3. Trace has won the first two, 25-20, 25-15. Blue Lions know they've got to get it going here, and next, at least this set, get the win here, and then worry about set number 4. A Trace win or loss, they're guaranteed second place in the FAC. If Courthouse wins, they get third place by themselves. If they lose, they will tie Greenfield for third in the league. Courthouse will get things started off as he stepped with the serve, and a nice return there, and hit back by Carter. As they break serve, and going back to serve is Gracie Ferguson as we begin this third set. Trace up 1-0, Wall. Now on the front line, Wall gets it back. Action by Robinson. Now to Ferguson, who just kind of pushes it. Olsen tries to go down the line again and hits it into the net. So, point by Ferguson. That one just goes over the net. Olsen saves it. And then again forces it wide left. You sit here long enough, you kind of know what strategy Courthouse is trying to do. They're trying to hit the ball down the line and stay away from that middle part where Trace has got that tall timber. There's Ferguson. There's Olsen, and it's blocked beautifully at the net by Woods. Makes it 3-1, and Woods will get the serve. Ball, Morrison, now to Ferguson. Coming up in the back part, getting the hit, getting the ball over was Carter. Now the Blue Lions, and that's Woods, and too many hits. Wall quickly comes in, Woods comes out. So Bobby Trace will serve. Caroline Carter with a Trace 4-1 lead. And that hits the top of the net. Courthouse will pick up a point off that serve. And I'll bring up Haven McGraw. Comes Trace trying to get it back. Robinson gets it across the net. Now here comes, I believe that was Salmi, and the ball was kind of quickly brought back into Blue Line territory. So off the hit, Trace picks up the point, and it's 5-2. And Faith Morrison, who got hot in that second set, 7 straight serving points, including 2 aces. Olsen. Salmi. Here comes Robinson with a kill. I'll tell you one thing, I would not want to be on the other side of one of her kills. I'm telling you, I don't know how fast it goes, but it's got to hurt. Morrison with the serve, Wall on the back line. Here comes Mongold. Now to Olsen down the right sideline. Ferguson back to Casto, partially deflected, and it falls on the Courthouse side. Trace picks up yet another point off the unforced error by the Blue Lions. 7-2. Morrison in the net. And the ball goes back now to Washington Courthouse. Olsen with the serve. Ball's up in the air. Courthouse, and they get it back over. I believe that was Robinson again on the serve. So Castode serving for the Panthers. Wall, nice little dig there. Come to the left side, E-step, good stop by Morrison. Unfortunately, she hits it out of bounds, and that will be a point off the serve. Wall now will get ready. To Morrison, now to Ferguson. Butts, and a good hit back by Ferguson after the return. Walls goes to the E-step. Ferguson back to Robinson. Takes a little mustard off of it and just dumps it in for an easy point. 9-4, Miami Trace. Ferguson will get ready to serve. In that second set, Miami Trace, 12 of their 25 points came off 22 serves, and Courthouse only 7 serve points off 16 attempts. So Trace staying and keeping it high as far as points off serve. Coming back, nice hit there by Carter, and now we have a whistle, and the point's going to Miami Trace at Courthouse neutral zone, I guess. So a point off the serve by Robinson. Comes the serve, and that one is long. Don't forget, now coming up Saturday, it's the Epifano McDonald's Saturday McSports Show from the Jeffersonville McDonald's. We've got a lot of special guests lined up. They include Coach Williams from Miami Trace, Coach Williamson from Washington Courthouse. We have stars of the game that we have selected in the first half of our broadcast schedule, including a couple of these young ladies here, as that one's hit long and out of bounds. And also we recognize some of the McDonald's Miami Trace youth players of the game. So we got a good show for you. That's coming up this Saturday on the McDonald's of Fayette County Facebook page. Ball's hit back, and Olsen tries to go to her left, trying to come up with it, and it goes out of bounds. 11-6. So Addison Butts will now get to serve. And that one's in the net. We're taking the player of the games up to the Miami Trace Courthouse girls soccer game. Then the second half will be on our show November the 6th. So we'll make sure all the kids get on. Oh, good block at the line, at the net by Woods. Good hit there by the Blue Lions, Olsen. Wall now to McGraw. Morrison sets up. Parson goes for the kill. Good block there again by Courthouse. Again, Olsen comes in. Again, backed up by Kelly. And the ball is hit. Nice dig there by Wall. Olsen again, and gets it down inside the left side and comes off the fingertips of one of the Panther players and gives the point to the Blue Lions. So E-step will now get ready to Harlan E-step with the serve. Ball's hit high in the air. Good block. Here comes Olsen. Now Morrison trying to set up the front line. Parsons go back to Kelly. Now to Wall. Courthouse on the attack. Olsen again. Another good block. Parsons. Now to Morrison. Now they get it over to Carter. Now hit back by the Blue Lions. Again, Parson tries to get set up for the kill. Good block there by E-step. Here comes Wood. Oh, nice pass there. Just got it over her outstretched hands. Beautiful placement there by Natalie Woods for the Blue Lions. 11-9. Trace with a 2-point lead. Quickly down they go to the left side, trying to keep the ball alive as Woods does. Now the ball's hit by Ferguson. Hit back by Washington Courthouse. Ferguson to Parson, tries to go for the kill. Can't get the ball to come over the net. Check it, it did go over the net. So it's a point for Miami Trace. So Gracie Ferguson now will serve. Ball's down the line. Olsen saves it. Now back after a hit by one of her teammates. Parson comes back. Wall tries to go for the dig and can't come up with it cleanly. And there's a point off serve for Ferguson. (13-9), Trace with the lead. Ball's hit high in the air, and here comes Courthouse, and a good hit there in the left corner by Maggie Wall. And Callie Weed Salmi will re-enter the game. After the good hit by Wall, her reward, she gets to go sit on the bench. Served by Woods and a little bit too long, and Wall quickly comes back in. So now serving it will be Carolyn Carter. Here comes Courthouse. McGraw down the right sideline. Trace saves it. Oh! E-step was one step too short coming up with the dig. She started, stopped, and then by the time she started again, the ball dropped in. High in the air. Here comes the Blue Lions trying to get something going. They're down by 5. Ball's hit around. It gets over. So, couple points off serve by Ferguson, and we got a timeout. Trace leads 16-10. You're listening to Girls Volleyball Action on YouTube TV, WCHC.
Great Oaks is for those who can imagine a car, truck, or airplane that looks and runs as good as new, or better than new, and then gain the skills to repair, replace, repaint, and more. It's for those who know that beautiful homes don't just happen, they're the result of skill and talent. It's for those who want to program complex machines to create the parts and products that make a difference. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now. Go places.
Cast of Girls Volleyball Action, yes, on YouTube tonight. Had to go to the backup system. So if we ever have Facebook problems like we did, about a week or so ago when everything shut down, David said, we got YouTube, let's go for it, and by George, it worked. So hopefully we got some good views now in for it. Meanwhile, Trace trying to go for the sweep here. Carter with the serve. E-step, front line. Once again, that is Weed Salami, and hits a little bit strong and goes out of bounds. It went out of bounds, so it goes to Courthouse. McGraw. She got a rifle serve there. My goodness. Ferguson returns it. McGraw, bump, pass, hit. And it's beautiful. Salmi does her job. So that's 2 now she's got in that corner. Haven trying to pick up serve point number 4 in this game. Morrison now on the front line. Ferguson now to Parson. Back line, E-step. Here we go again. Good hit by Olsen. Again, Robinson trying to go for the kill. Courthouse beautifully is able to play it. Salmi with a nice little bump hit. Parson again goes for the steal, and we got yet another whistle. So they're going to do a replay of the point. The officials are saying something the way they're playing it around the net, so they're going to do a replay. I guess we're going to see a little bit of everything here tonight, huh? So let's see if that affects which team it'll affect. And a good dig by Courthouse to keep the ball alive. Olsen, little dump pass, that's good. Well, it didn't hurt Courthouse. They thought they had the point before. Again, the official made them play it over, and then they come back and they get the point off McGraw's serve. 16-13. And that one's in the net. Quick substitution. McGraw comes out. Allison Mongold re-enters. Courthouse with 7 seniors on their squad, trying to finish the season off on a high note. And Olson has it blocked by Robinson. Olson hits it right back. Morrison now goes to Ferguson. E-step, front line, Mongold. Goes over to Salmi. Morrison, then to Ferguson, hits it out of bounds. So a break of the serve there by Washington Courthouse, and they're now back within 3 at 17-14. Trace with the lead. Trying to look for the sweep. Courthouse trying to at least get a set here and try to extend at least one more set. Hit by Olson. Robinson. Ferguson back to Robinson. Good dig there by Wall. Again they go. This time Butts. Good save by E-step. Butts again. And boy, goodness. Oh, Mongold. She was doing what's that movie called? Matrix move, yeah. With her back there going back to the floor. Oh, my. Oh, that's another one we can dig up for a highlight one of these days. Kennedy with the serve. It goes over. Wall with the hit. Now here comes Morrison. Good save by the Panthers, Carter, and then hit again by Salmi. Good play by the Panthers, keeping that ball alive. Now good hit with the left hand by Salmi. Again to go, and again a good dig and hit by Robinson. So Kennedy getting a point off the serve. Ball's in the air and it goes out of bounds. And now it's 20-14. Long hit, high in the air, and there's Ferguson again. Boy, they set her up so perfectly on that one. So all of a sudden, Kennedy Kelly with a couple back-to-back serve points, 21-14. And that one is going to go long. So, Courthouse will get ready to serve. Natalie Woods is back in the game. And Wall will be serving. Robinson on the back line to Morrison. They talk. That one is saved by Carter. And a little left-handed push by E-step, and it works as Trace couldn't come up with it cleanly. So it makes it 21-16, and for the Blue Lions, a very rare point off serve. Ball's hit high in the air by Kelly. Morrison goes way back to save it. And on the third hit, Trace saves it. Now here comes E-step and hits it to Kelly. Now over to Robinson. Olson. E-step, left side, couldn't get it up. And Woods does. Now Morrison. Now they set up Butts on the front line. Partial block and then trying to go for the dig. And unfortunately couldn't come up with it cleanly was Mongold. 22-16 in favor of the Panthers. 3 points away from winning the match. Laura Robinson with the serve into the net. So Washington Courthouse will get ready. To Morrison. Now here comes Robinson, tries to get the kill and doesn't work, 22-18. Morrison, again to Ferguson. Butts gets across the line. Now they set it up and, oh, good hit there by E-step down the line. Kennedy Kelly tried to go with a one-hand stop and unfortunately went out of bounds. Once again, Trace faced with a 3-point lead, and now it's down to 2 points. A check of it. He said it came off the hands of the Blue Lions. So it's 23-19. So Butts will go back to serve. Addison with the hit to Wall. Here comes Blue Lions. Over the net, East Step gets it. Ferguson sets up and across court hit, and it goes wide and out, 23-20, as Carter hit a little bit too strong. So serving it once again will be East Step for the Blue Lions. Down by 3. Trying to stay alive, down 2 sets to none. This varsity contest, Woods, nice hit. Partially deflected by Trace. Kelly goes up. Now here comes McGraw on the right side. She snuck behind one of her teammates and was able to get on that front line and hit it to the left side. Good play there. 23-21, Trace. Parsons, Ferguson, and another block on the front line by Woods. Woods might be a player of the game, star of the game candidate too for her defensive play. Around the net. Ferguson, Parsons, Olsen. Now get it across, they do. Here comes Trace. A good hit back by Walls. Again, Parson. How many arms does that young lady have? It seems like she had 5. She's all over the place hitting the ball. 24-22. And this could be the game winner here. Serving the ball will be Gracie Ferguson. There's the serve. Olsen with the hit. It's high in the air. And Olsen gets it back. Little push hit. Set up. Hit by Carter. Courthouse trying to keep it alive. And this one comes off the foot. No, they saved it, and now it's short. So Courthouse gets a reprieve. 24-23 as Trace couldn't come up with it cleanly. So 24-23, Trace leads set 3. Natalie Woods with the serve. To Morrison. Ferguson, Parsons, and that's the game. A good dig there by Parsons again. And the final score, Miami Trace wins 25-20, 25-15, 25-23. Don't go away. We got Star of the Games. We got Coach's interview, much more coming up. You're watching high school girls volleyball action on YouTube TV WCHC. Do 3 minutes.
When it comes to your health, it's important to know your options for care and make that personal choice. At Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, we advocate for our residents and provide quality care according to each individual's needs and goals. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living, no matter what stage of life, we are here to provide you with the care you deserve. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Sister facilities with a family feel.
Eminem Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
Your vehicle is a trusted and valued asset. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center says you have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why, when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust. Preventative maintenance can help ensure that your vehicle will keep running right. That's why, for the last 20 years, individuals from Fayette and surrounding counties have trusted Jim and his staff with their vehicle service needs. Give them a call at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000 for your appointment. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
I've always trusted my doctors. Torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
Now time for the Epifano post-game program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. All right, we're back here at Miami Trace. It's now time for the Epifano McDonald's post-game show, which includes our coach's interview and also our star of the game selection. And Doug, we are ready for you now, sir. So we'll have Doug come around and have him sit down. He was waiting on us this time, so we appreciate that. So we'll let Doug get set up here a little bit. A sweep tonight, all the way around, freshman 2-1, reserve 2-0. You guys win at 3-0. One of the things I noticed especially is, was it just my imagination, but did you kind of got it, all of them, the games, did you guys go a little more tighter rotation than maybe you did when we saw you Saturday?
Yeah, we been working on a couple of things, so yeah, we didn't probably sub as much as we have sometimes in the past. We're getting ready for tournament time, so there's a couple of things we want to make sure that the team's playing a certain way by the time we get ready for our first sectional game. So, we were looking for a few things to improve from our practice here this last time, and some of the things we saw we did improve, and there's a couple of things that we still haven't quite got yet.
I know that your serve points, again, was pretty decent tonight. You had a couple runs. Faith, I think, had like 6 or 7 straight points, a couple aces. I think it was, Gracie in the third set.
Yeah.
So for your team, and we've seen them now, I think 3 or 4 times now, once it seems like the girls get in a kind of a groove, they can go 5, 6 straight points. Even if you're down, you guys can get right back in the game very quickly.
Yeah, we get one of the things we really push the kids for, kind of a risk reward thing on serving. We're wanting them to be aggressive with their serves, and you'll see it sometimes we're a little too aggressive. We might make some mistakes, but that's the way we practice, and that's the way we want them to play. And what I never want to have is any of our kids, when they go back to serve, be scared of making a mistake. So we tried to get them to buy into that philosophy. Hey, go back there. You're trying to score a point anytime you're hitting the ball over the net, and including our serves. And, so we want them to be aggressive. We want them to take some chances. And, like you said, sometimes one can go back there and get on a roll and, score you 4 or 5 points and change the whole dynamics of what's happening out there in the match.
Now that you've kind of got the league out of the way, and, of course, you play Monday night against Untitled, did you play them earlier this year?
No, we haven't seen Untitled.
Okay,
yet.
I wasn't sure if you'd played them down there tournament or not. What can you tell us about Untitled?
Well, not a whole lot yet. I haven't really looked that far ahead. To be honest with you, I was wanting to get through this week.
Okay.
And, we'll try to look a few things up on them. From seeing who, I know their league and who they play, and looking at their record is comparable to ours, and I think they've had some up and downs kind of similar to us. So I expect it to be a pretty good match.
Right.
I think we were seeded 8th and 9th.
Right.
And, by looking at everything from what I've heard from other coaches and officials, just a short time, we were bringing things up like that. It sounds like they're going to come in here very similar to us. We're fortunate it's on our home court.
There you go.
And, so we like that. And we'll see how it happens. If the girls come all ready to play and we're prepared correctly, it should be a pretty good match and one that we should have a chance to be successful in.
I can say I don't think folks should get thrown by the record, even though they're around 500. When you play in a league that 4 of your teams are state ranked a couple weeks in a row, you're playing in a pretty tough league.
That's a pretty tough league.
Yeah,
so we don't look at their losses as bad losses at all. They're pretty pretty battle tested. So we're going to have to play really, really well for us to be successful, but we're capable of doing that.
Okay, you basically practice tomorrow on Saturday, or?
Yeah, we're going to take tomorrow off. We're actually, it's volleyball night, working the concessions for the football game, so we're going to have the whole crew in there working all evening. Okay. And, so we'll do a pretty good practice on Saturday. They had a pretty tough game here tonight, and we had some good practices this week. So, sometimes that day off is good for the body to get prepared also. So, it's not a bad thing.
3 games in 5 days. They want to be, maybe let them be students for at least one night or something like that.
We're going to go in, like I say, we're still going to be doing something together as a team. And, I think that's important. And so we're going to be in there working, and also they're supporting the guys on the football team, and hopefully we'll come out with a win tomorrow night, and then we'll get a good practice on Saturday.
All right, good enough. Well, we'll see you Monday night, and hopefully we'll be talking about a win and a possible trip to Sheridan of all places.
All right, that's fine with me.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. Doug Mace, the varsity volleyball coach here at Miami Trace. We'll come back. We'll announce our stars of the game right after this. Epifano McDonald's introduced the new line of chicken sandwiches earlier this year. The response was overwhelming, and our customers have come back time after time to continue purchasing their favorite chicken sandwich. There's the delicious Spicy Crispy, the Deluxe Crispy Chicken, and my favorite, the Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Plus, add some fries and a drink, and you can make a great value meal for you and the family. Stop by Epifano McDonald's with 3 Fayette County locations and in Jamestown, and get the crispy, juicy, and tender chicken sandwiches that will satisfy your hunger needs. Yeah, it's kind of nice to look around. You see folks from Courthouse and folks at Trace talking to each other and so forth. So that's a good sign. All right, real quickly, let's go ahead and give you the stars of the game. First of all, we can tell you that in the reserve contest, we failed, unfortunately, to pick the star of the game, so we're going to make up for that. For Miami Trace, it was McKinley Kelly, who was the star of the game in the reserve contest for Miami Trace, and it's Jarrika Mick for Washington Courthouse. For the varsity game, we're going to give it to Gracie Ferguson. She had 6 serve points total, including 5 in that third set. It kind of helped keep the Panthers ahead, and she had numerous kills in the game. So congratulations to her. For Washington Courthouse, we thought Danley Woods did an excellent job. She had 6 serve points, but in that third set especially, she kept her team in it. A lot of digs. Really was on the ground quite a lot, to say the least. We try to honor the stars of the games, those not only on offense but also defense as well. So congratulations. So again, it'll be Ferguson and Woods in the varsity game. They will hopefully be able to make our show November the 6th at McDonald's to be recognized. Don't forget now, we have the McDonald's Saturday McSports Show Saturday on the McDonald's of Fayette County web page. We will be talking to Coach Williamson of Washington Courthouse, Coach Williams of Miami Trace. We'll be talking with at least 4 to 6 player of the game, stars of the games that we've been picked so far. And then we also will talk to the player of the games from the Miami Trace youth football program. Stars and players of the game. I got to try to keep those straight. But we'll have a lot of guests, and on Saturday we hope that you join us for that. Meanwhile, David's going to get a little rest, so will I. And we'll be back here Monday night. It starts at 6 o'clock. So if you join us, we'll take the air at about 5:50, 5:55 here for Miami Trace for tournament action. So for Dave Woolever, also Myra Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Good night, everyone, from Miami Trace High School.